Okay guys, so today we're going to be looking at the pivot. Still part of what I class as part of the basic fundamental movement. It's part of movement you're going to use a lot. Because we're going to be working in sort of a circular fashion. It's a little bit more advanced than obviously your forward, backwards, left and rights, but it's still that fundamental building blocks you need to know. You're going to be using it all the time. And we're looking at pivot. It tends to be two general ways of teaching it. You've got kind of a static pivot where we're just pivoting on the spot. You've got a pivot with a step. I'm going to run through both for you today. I tend to, when I'm teaching it, only teach the step variation. Because once you get used to pivoting on the spot, it's very rare that a pivot comes without a step. You've always got to step around your opponent before you pivot. We never just pivot on the spot because it still keeps us in front. We've got to take our angle then pivot. So I tend to just teach it with a step, as that's what's already there. That's how we're going to use it. So when we're looking at the static variations pivot, when we're first looking at working it, what I'm going to use is just a cross on the floor for today. So I'll just put a cross on the floor in front of me. You can use, you can use a focus mitt, stand on the focus mitt. It's just something where I can keep my foot planted, my lead foot planted. So I'm going to start with this cross. I'm going to plant my lead foot on that cross. I'm going to be in my stance here, hands nice and high, elbows up nice, weight sank so I can level change nice and easy. Obviously my heels up, like all the stance work that we usually do. From here to where we pivot, I'm going to pivot to my left. So this foot stays static. I want to come up, so I'm on the ball of my foot, so my heel's up, and I'm going to turn. I'm going to turn to the left. So I'm here, I turn, foot comes around the back, I reset, I'm back in my stance. Okay guys? So again, I'm here pointing forwards, my heel's coming up slightly so I can turn the ball on my foot, makes it easier to pivot, easier to turn, there's less friction on the floor. I'm going to turn around here, back up, back to my stance. Okay guys? So I'm going to my right, just opposite, I'm lifting that heel up again, I'm going to step with my right foot, heel turns, here, boom. I turn around, facing the stance. Okay guys, so again to the right, heels up off the floor to make the movement easier, so I can drive and I turn, back to facing forwards again, You want to get used to using the balls of your feet, that's what we're using for most of our movement stuff, So one more time, we're going left, here, back in, right here, back in, so here, so just getting used to pivoting on the spot, making sure our stance is set every time. Every time we move, we're adjusting, making sure the stance is good. Okay guys, so that's just the basic pivot. Next we're going to move on and start adding it with a step. Okay guys, so the next stage of the pivot drill, working our pivot, is adding a step with it. Like I said, it's very rare that we use a pivot without stepping around the opponent. If my opponent's in front of me, I'm not just going to pivot there, they're still going to be in front of me. I've always got to take a step and then pivot, so I'm getting that angle on them, So, the way that I use this drill, I tend to use a cone, again we could just use a focus mitt, a glove, whatever you've got, something that I can use as my central imaginary opponent or partner, We're going to face the cone in our stance here, To do the pivot, again, I'm going to step across, this all adding is a step, so if I'm going to my left, I'm going to step to the outside here, so I'm stepping off this centre line here, Once I've stepped to the outside, I'm going to pivot off that front foot and return to face the cone again. Okay guys? So I'm going to my left again, I'm here, I step across, turn, pivot, face the cone again. So we're taking this angle on our partner, on our opponent, our imaginary partner or opponent. So, I'm going to my right. I've seen this taught a couple of ways, we can take a step with our left foot. I'm not so keen on that because it brings our feet quite narrow, I'm never keen on being narrow and then we can pivot. I much prefer to step with my rear leg, So when I'm working this, I tend to step with my rear leg and I pull my lead leg back in line to face forwards again. So we're here, step across, turn and pivot, So I'm taking the angle, turn and pivot, back in, So one more time, I'm here, I'm turning, here, I'm turning, I'm going the other direction of turn. I'm always taking that angle on the person. Always working out to the outside of the person or imaginary partner. Okay guys? So that covers the basics of pivoting. We've done our static and we've done our version with a step. Like I say, I tend to teach the version from a step straight away. But either way, we're only getting used to using this pivot. You're using it a lot. It's a great way to take angles, getting off on our opponent or partner. Okay guys? Good work.